I remember 14 years ago making the decision to move to San Diego. I was weighing my option against other, mostly West Coast areas, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and I remember it was easy to figure out the positives. What are the benefits of moving to an area? But really, it can be difficult to figure out the negatives, the real negatives, the reasons that people get up and move away from that area. What are those reasons? That's exactly what this video is about. And let's be honest, just because we are called America's finest city, doesn't mean it's right for you. I mean, think about it. The top rated movies that come out every single year, do you love every single one of them? Probably not. And that's okay. My name is Dan Parker. I am the San Diego real estate guy, and I help people from all over the US buy and sell homes right here in San Diego. And if you watch my channel before, you know that I make all sorts of videos about moving to and living in San Diego. The good, the bad, the ugly, a real, genuine, unbiased, well, maybe a biased opinion, but a very good opinion if I were to say so myself. And if you find these helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video below. That'd be extremely helpful to me, but it also lets you know every single time a new video pops up. All right, let's get right into the list of the top reasons not to move to San Diego. Starting off with number one, it's expensive. And this isn't rocket science. Most people know that San Diego is expensive. It's one of the most desired cities and areas in all of the US to live. So guess what? That comes with a heavy price tag. And now there's kind of two parts to San Diego being expensive. First of all, things are expensive. If you want to go grocery shopping, get gas for your car, go out to eat, hire a contractor to help you build something in your house, all of these things are going to be a little bit more expensive than other areas. The reason being, it's a high cost of living here, so things are more expensive. And if you want more information on that, I'm going to link in the description below. I've actually done an entire video on the cost of living in San Diego, so you might find that helpful. And the other aspect of this, and this is the reason why I've heard of people moving other places, is because they can't afford a house here in San Diego, or at least that's what they think. They can't figure out a way in their current situation to be able to afford a house here, and that's really important to them. So people a lot of times will move to places like Arizona, Nevada, where the home prices are maybe half or maybe even less than you can find in San Diego. The second thing on this list is the expense of and the challenges that are associated with being a business owner in San Diego. So California and San Diego specifically is a progressive place. So generally speaking, there are numerous other states that you can move to have lower costs for operating costs, taxes, rent. All these things are going to be generally more expensive in San Diego than most of the country. So this also means that on occasion, large and small businesses will decide to pick up their operations from California and move it to a less restrictive state. I've heard of business owners, executives, employees move with a company to another state because of the business opportunity that they can get over in that area. The next thing on this list is true that I've heard people leaving because of this reason, but is just hilarious to me. People want seasons, and they claim that there aren't seasons in San Diego. You know, fall, winter. I'm sorry, it doesn't snow here. There's not a lot of leaves on the ground in fall with all the different colors, but you know what? We get great weather year round. So if you really want to be stuck inside, plowing snow, dealing with all the different things that you have to deal with that are associated with snow and winter and below freezing temperatures, then San Diego isn't the place for you. Now, the truth is the weather in San Diego typically varies between 50 to 80 degrees. I would say generally more around the 70 degree mark, a little warmer in the summer, a little cooler in the winter, but it really doesn't get below 40 degrees here in San Diego, except on rare occasions. Now, it's probably good to note, if you like winter just because you like winter sports, well, San Diego could still be your place. I mean, you could get to Big Bear in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you could go snowboarding the exact same day that you leave your house. And the next reason you shouldn't move to San Diego is because it's crowded. We need people to stop moving here. Hey, just don't stop moving here. We have too many people already. Like I mentioned before, more people moving here every year than new places being built because it's such a desirable area. So what we're generally seeing these days is there's a lot more condos, townhomes, new construction. You're going to see a lot less like backyard area. So it's just becoming more and more dense. Now again, I'm sorry, I have to throw some positives in here too, but the good part of this is there are so many public areas throughout San Diego, and there are so many different places that you can drive to within a very short distance. So if you want to go snowboarding, if you want to drive down to Mexico, you have the beaches, you have parks, hiking trails all throughout San Diego. You have Balboa Park. I mean, it's a giant park in the heart of San Diego that extends out into, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 different communities. There's no question I can do an entire video one of these days just on Balboa Park because it's that incredible of a place and it's so accessible and so freely accessible to so many different people. And next on the list is kind of a combo. Number 5 is a combo: earthquakes and wildfires. And both of these are real things. They happen. Earthquakes happen all the time. I mean, probably just about every single day there's an earthquake in San Diego, maybe even multiple earthquakes. But I can tell you this, I've lived in Southern California almost my entire life. There's one earthquake I can remember experiencing. It was about 15 years ago. I remember it was the middle of the day. I was inside the house. Everything started shaking, and it was weird. It felt really weird. You didn't know what was going on. You're just worried because we've been terrorized our entire life to know that one day, there's going to be a very big earthquake that is going to be a problem for us. So when things start shaking and you start worrying, you don't know how intense it's gonna be. But here's the reality. It lasted for about 30 seconds. Nothing in our house fell over or broke. And then you're still left with that kind of nauseated feeling for the next 24 hours of maybe this is just the beginning stages of that big earthquake, but nothing else that ever ended up happening. So with my entire life up until this point, that's one earthquake that I have felt in Southern California. I mean, and the reality is, I don't want to downplay this because there was a giant earthquake in San Francisco in 1906. I think that was the last major earthquake in California. But again, the other big one is coming. So who knows if that's going to be within the next 5 years or 500 years? Nobody knows. And the next part, like I just mentioned, is wildfires. And wildfires are real. They happen all the time. They were just happening in San Diego. We had our power out for over a 24-hour period on the hottest day of the year this year because of wildfires. Less than a month ago, there was a fire in San Bernardino County that was sparked because of a gender reveal party. That's real. That's what's happening in 2020. So just know that wildfires do happen in San Diego, but if you do your research ahead of time, you can select properties in neighborhoods that have the lowest risk of wildfires. So generally, being far out from the city, you're gonna have a lot more shrubs and weeds and all sorts of potential of wildfires, and specific regions are a lot higher risk factors than being closer into the city generally. So the plan was giving you 5 reasons not to move to San Diego, but right now, I'm feeling good. So we're doing a bonus. This is a bonus one. This is number 6. The 6th reason why you should absolutely not move to San Diego is because of the traffic. The traffic stinks. It sucks. There's no way around it. I hate the traffic. If you have to drive a lot for work, if you have a long commute, the traffic here, it can wear you down. Now, to be completely honest, it's just about October of 2020 right now as I'm recording this, and there's not a lot of traffic in San Diego right now. I don't know if you know this, but a lot has happened in 2020 and a lot more people are working from home, a lot fewer people are on the road. Now, my question to you is this gonna continue? Are more and more people gonna continue working from home over the long term? And is that gonna make it easier for us to get around in San Diego? Or are things just gonna go right back to the way it was? I'm actually hopeful. I think that more and more people are gonna work from home and traffic is going to remain, eased up like it is currently. I haven't been stuck in traffic in well over 6 months, and I love it. So we're hopeful here. All right, did you catch all that? San Diego is expensive, is challenging for businesses, is crowded, lacks seasons, has earthquakes and wildfires, and there's a lot of traffic. Now, if these 6 things did not deter you from wanting to move to San Diego, well, then you've come to the right place because I can help you with that. My contact information is below. If you're considering a move to San Diego, reach out, let's start a conversation. I'm happy to help you along this journey. And again, I put out all this information about moving to and living in San Diego. So if that's helpful, subscribe to my channel or subscribe to my channel, wherever it's at. Maybe it's down here. Subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.